What's good, my people? I'm back with another banger, and this one is going to be really different. But first of all, let me tell you what just happened. So I was sitting right here grinding, Hicksville, my videos. Like I got ADHD, so I always gotta be walking around, bro. Look, I'm literally in Bangkok right now, bro. Look, this the city. Shit's like this marks Miami and Dubai. But anyways, I was sitting right here grinding my videos, and I was thinking, I'm 19, here in Bangkok, living the dream. I don't gotta wake up to a boss telling me what to do. I don't have to worry about no bills. My mom's birthday was just like 2 days ago. I sent her $3,000, bro. $3,000, that's most of like everyone's bank account. That used to be the same amount bank account I had of cash. Like that used to be the same amount of cash I used to have, like, even before I was homeless, bro. I think I never even touched $3,000 in my bank account, bro. So I was thinking, how is it possible that like a man like me, came from Honduras, from a country nobody knows, bro, a country that is full of poverty. I was born over there. I had to migrate, so I'm a whole immigrant. I had to migrate to United States. My mom she was like carrying 3 childs and a single mother. My dad was never in my life. But before I jump into more about my story, I'm about to go sit down, so give me a second. So basically, I was born in Honduras. I migrated to United States when I was 9 years old. My mom was a single mother. She had 2 other kids, my siblings, and then she took us like from Honduras to United States. The process wasn't really that hard. She like flew up with the plane, and we basically just stayed here like literally my whole life after that, until now that I came to Bangkok, and like I'm in a different country, different culture and everything. It's completely different. So I was just thinking right now, like, how am I able to do all this stuff? Like what I had to do for me to be able to do this, So let's go back whenever I was like 14. Whenever I was 14, I always used to like to look fresh. I'm a big guy who loves to take care of himself. I do I put moisturizer in my face. I try to go to the gym every single day, bro. I try to always stay fit, to always look good, really good. My clothing always gotta look fit. I'm that type of guy. I'm obsessed with myself. But anyways, when I was 14, I started cutting hair, like actually like a real barber, bro, until 17. Because when I was 17, I used to listen to Andrew Tate, and he was like, oh, you need to get a sales job for you to be able to talk well, and especially if you're 18, I will get like a sales job. And basically I just took a random guy from YouTube advice that completely changed my life, bro. I had a barber studio, and I was basically living in the couch, bro. Like, I stopped living with my mom when I was 17 in Houston, Texas. It was because like she couldn't support me or nothing. It's just like I genuinely pushed myself to be homeless, guys. I genuinely put me in situations that nobody can actually like get out from there, bro. So I decided, I told my mom, hey mom, I'm paying like $1,500 for rent to this barber studio, and I'm never home. I might as well just go sleep in my barber studio and just grind it out until I can get my own apartment. And that was when I was 17, bro. I had risked everything, bro. Everything. I wasn't even making money online, bro. I was like cutting hair to make money, bro. So I had dropped out of high school, moved into my barber studio, slept in the couch. But then I had met some guy that gave me a sales job. It was wholesale real estate. I had worked there for 6 months, but I had stopped working for them because they had questioned my faith with God. They basically told me, like, we had sat down on dinner, and they told me, how you're planning to get rich. And they wanted me to say to them, because they wanted like the loyalty. They wanted me to stay printing for them. And I basically said, I'm gonna become rich because I have faith. I trust there's a God in heaven, bro, that always going to support me, because I know God always gonna bless me, bro, because I'm always like God can genuinely feel your heart. So they basically questioned my faith with God, like how God is going to make you rich. And all I said, bro, is that I have faith. I have faith that I'm going to be rich. And that was when I was 18 by now. So then I had stopped working with them. I went back to cutting hair, and that was still in Houston, Texas. And I had went back to cut hair in this random barbershop. I told the owner that if I can sleep in their couch because I didn't have nowhere to sleep. I only had my car, and I was actually thinking like, yo, like what am I doing here? Like what do I have to do here in Houston? Like, should I just move to Miami where I know that I could get better opportunities? I trusted in my skill of cutting hair. So you know what? I just took the last money I had, $700, went to Miami, and I just, started cutting hair there. But then I realized, bro, in Miami I saw all these Lambos, all these Porsche, all these like crazy cars, bro. And you know who's the people driving those cars? People our age, bro. People my age, bro. I saw a white dude with a crazy blonde chick, with a super hot chick, and I was like, bro, what you do for a business? And he was like, oh, I just trade online, like I do trading, right? And from there I started thinking, bro, I saw the barbershop owner. He was broke. He didn't have a supercar. He didn't have nothing. And then I saw myself. I don't have nothing either. I'm not printing money online. So I had done some research on how to sell like products online with no money up front. Because think about it. I was 18, completely broke. Moved to Miami by myself with no family at all. In a whole different state that I had no family, no support. Like if anything happened, bro, I'm by myself. So continue watching to the rest of the video because you're gonna find out what really happened, bro. So then I had stopped cutting hair, got a 9 to 5, which it was in Best Buy. In Best Buy I have one of the best memories ever because I met up with a lot of people. I met up with Jordan Welch, met up with Brad Scales, met up with TJR, and they literally print money online, bro. So I was like, bro, I need to start making money online. So I was sitting in my 9 to 5 trying to figure out an online business, and then I saw a YouTube video of BSN Fredo, and then I just like started like recording for my products. I run it up, and back then we had to record for products, so I used to sleep in a hostel. A hostel is like where a lot of people live with each other in one place. So I was living with 8 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. Like it was like a high-rise apartment in Miami downtown, bro. I was paying like $700 a month, and bro, like some dude, he was like, yo, like, why are you recording products? That's so stupid. You're not gonna make it, bro. Like, stop doing that, blah blah blah. This will be for every single day, bro. It will be pure hate, bro. So I genuinely I was like, bro, if I decided to move here by myself with no money, and now I'm low-key stable, got a job, I got a business model that I can learn and become rich. I didn't have no money then because I had just paid the rent for me to stay there, and this dude was literally hating on me. So what I decided to do is go sleep in my car. Didn't have no choice. I literally had no choice at all, bro. I didn't have money to go to a hotel and get like a room, go pay an apartment. Didn't have nothing, bro. I'ma show y'all like screenshot this whole storyline. And like I had like a negative bank account. Like it was like $40, I think, negative $40. The same day I dropped, the same day I went homeless. So I had gotten a paycheck from Best Buy the third day I was homeless. But in that day I had already joined the MDM Discord. I was already locked in organic drop shipping. I had talked to Manny before, and I told him my story. I'm completely broken, whatever. But then, with my paycheck of my 9 to 5, bro, instead of me going to a hotel, motel, going to get my own apartment, I decided to invest in myself and bet on me, bro. Literally, I betted on myself, bro. So I decided to pay Manny the last money I had. I remember I had called Manny, like my onboarding call with him. I was like with my phone, yo, Manny, look, this is my closet here, the back of my car. I'm literally sleeping in that car, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm gonna make it happen, bro. Nobody's ready for me. I know I'm that guy that I can make an impact in this business model, bro. So I had the conviction at first. I had the confidence, I had the mindset for it, and everything else just ended up catching up to me, So in that timeline, bro, I had joined Manny, MDM VIP. Manny was helping me every single day. And then that was like in November when I was homeless until like December 1st that I stopped being homeless, because I had run up a book advent calendar, and I stopped being a homeless from there. You know, like I had made like 1K rev, and you know, Manny really helped me with my first products, and I had run it up. So then I decided to get a roommate. You know, my life starting to go well. I remember I used the last money to pay an apartment, so I didn't have sand like sand boxes to record for a product. So Manny had literally sell me $100 for me to buy the sand boxes, and from there, you know, I continued grinding in Best Buy and drop shipping products, recording products until April. But from December to April, bro, I was hitting bad targeting, bro. Did like 20 million views straight to Russia, Ukraine. They're not even gonna buy nothing, bro. Straight like to bro. I remember, bro, it was like the heater robe, and it was a banger product. Imagine getting 20 million views on a banger product. I remember the main guy who run it up, he did a 50K day. You know how much that would have like helped me back in the day when I was like, I just went from homeless to like my own place and like my own room and everything. And you know, like, it didn't work out, bro. I was like, it is what it is, Manny. Like, Manny was like, you know, it's part of the game, bro. There's nothing much you can do. And I didn't even cry about it. I didn't do nothing. I was just like, okay, next product, whatever. So I kept going, kept getting obstacles, kept, you know, getting like shitty accounts, only 100 views, kept going viral, no videos, no money. Kept insisting, kept pushing, kept insisting, showing up every single day, texting Manny every single day, texting the Discord every single day, keep showing up, until boom, AI came out, bro. Manny had introduced AI in March, in Manny had introduced in the middle of March, AI, bro, AI. And at first I was like, brother, like, why am I gonna use AI? Like, I'm just so, like, I don't like it, bro. I'm against AI. I'm gonna keep on recording for my products, and bro, I'm gonna just run it up from recording my products. But then, bro, I was recording a product that I literally brought into the market. Bro, this one guy who ended up, like, now he's my friend, he ended up ripping my content, bro. And then he ended up posting it himself, you know, like ripping 1-to-1. He posted it to his account, bro, and he went viral. He made a lot of money, bro, from a product I made myself, from a product I introduced myself. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna just go full AI now. And like, this the part I want you to, like, guys, think. I had those obstacles. I went through all that stuff. I was grateful because I was going through all this bad stuff, because I know bad stuff are going to end up being good, bro. It's gonna compound, bro. So it's like, bad stuff, boom, a good stuff. Something good is about to happen whenever you keep hitting all these bad things in your life, bro. I swear, bro, I've seen it multiple times in my life. I've seen it multiple times in a lot of people, bro. And it's just always, bro, this is how life is. You're not always going to win, but you're not always going to lose, bro. Eventually, you're gonna get your motion. Eventually, you're gonna print, bro. Eventually, you're gonna, you know, be out the trenches, bro. Just keep on going, bro. That's the whole point of this video, bro. I kept on going, bro. I went through all the obstacles that you have to go through for you to be able to print. I was homeless at 19. No parents, no mom, no dad, no siblings, nobody to me to help me, bro. It's not even that I'm mad about it. It's because, like, some people actually cry about their problems, but they don't even do nothing about it, bro. I was grinding. I went to a library. I didn't cry, bro. I kept on pushing, bro. And then boom, my success, bro. Finally did it. Finally, bro. In April, bro, I run it up, bro. I remember, bro, like, my first product with AI, I already had the little knowledge about how to go viral. I had Manny to help me, bro. One thing I will say to y'all, bro, invest in you, bro. If you're watching me just to watch yourself, like, and you still broke, invest in yourself, bro. Invest into a mentor, bro. You don't have to invest in me or Manny. You have to invest in yourself, brother, because that's gonna be the biggest game changer you can do in your life, bro. You know, all these basketball players, the people who got the most money out of everyone, bro, they always have a mentor, bro. They always are locked in with somebody who's gonna be able to guide them, bro. There's always gonna be someone better than you. Might as well get advice from them. Anyways, April, AI came out, run my first product, the part where like my life changed, bro. So I went from like all those struggles I just told you to one day waking up to 1,001K day already out of nowhere. It was a product that I had dropped 5 days before. My account had gotten primed in 5 days, and I had dropped it already, bro. Literally in the 7th day, I had a notification, a self notification at 3 a.m. Then I went to sleep, woke up at 1K day. Then I went to my job, my 9 to 5. Then I had finished the day off at 6K day, bro. April 7th. I will never forget this day, bro. April 7th of 2026. That was when my life changed. After that, you know, I hit some crazy numbers. 25K day, 43K day, 10K day, 10K day, 10K day, 10K day, 10K day, 220K month, another 100K month, bro. 114K in 4 days. My life went from completely homeless to completely like absolute impact in the community, in the organic drop shipping space. I had, you know, motivated a lot of people, a lot of dudes that are probably struggling, and you know, eventually you're gonna see the light, bro. Eventually, bro. I swear, bro. Just keep on going, bro. Until now. So then I kept on running it up, and now it's August, about to be my birthday, bro, in September, with multi 6 figures in my bank account, bro. After being homeless, negative account, to multi 6 figures in my bank account, to having a wife, bought a Corvette, gave my mom a bunch of cash now, bro. Gave my dad a bunch of cash now, bro. Completely freedom, bro. Bangkok. And the end of the end, you know, the moral of the story, guys, is that I'm just like you, bro. Just like you, normal guy, bro. 19 years old from Honduras, bro. There's no excuses at all. I was an immigrant. I was homeless. I was just like you, broke. Don't even forget the part that I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of high school, bro. So if I can do it, bro, you can do it. You can do it. God is going to get you there. Just trust. Have faith. Just how I told the guys before I quit, and I have faith I'm gonna become rich. I have faith. You gotta have faith. You got it, bro. Do it for you. Do it for your family, bro. And your life is going to change. Keep on going, bro. Trust in yourself. Trust in you. Trust that you can actually make it happen, my guy. Please. But I'm getting too deep now, bro. But anyways, guys, look, bro. Build a life of completely freedom. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. Still printing while I'm having a 2-month vacation in Bangkok. And it's just crazy, bro. Just want to share this with y'all. Just want to share this to my community. Just want to share that to a guy who actually struggling right now, to see my story, to see that you can actually do it yourself too, bro, and to be able to help your family, bro, and yourself. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the YouTube video. If y'all want to work with me one-to-one, apply in the description or DM me MDM in my Instagram, official Joseph Torres, and I'm gonna get you printing, bro. It's all about the mindset. It's all about trusting God's timing. It's all about trusting in yourself, and watch how your life is going to change, guys. So subscribe, like the YouTube video, comment down below what you think about this video, and if it really helps you, bro. And guys, keep on going. Go to the gym. Build that confidence, bro. With no confidence, you're not gonna get nowhere in life. Always look sharp, and let's get it, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.